How to make him call me. Hello ladies and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alex Cormont. I'm your French relationship expert. I'm also the author of the bestseller, The Truth About Love. And you know what? You can grab this bestseller for free with a new training and some text messages to make him react. In the description, everything is free. So click on it and grab it. So ladies, you want to know how you can make him call you. You want to understand his behavior. I will say that there is two types of men, and this is very important. Type number one, you are in front of a guy that doesn't like the virtual communication. He's not really on social media, he doesn't text, he doesn't really call, but when you will meet in person, he will be facing you, he will give you all the attention, he will really be close to you. That is something that is very important because it's just part of his personality. There is people, men but also women, that are not too much into technology and virtual communication. They prefer to meet in person. In this case, we will find some solution and actions to make him a little bit involved. And so if you're in this situation, you need to stop thinking that you will be able to change him as you like. It's just who he is, and we need to also love him for what it is and who he is. Okay, ladies? But of course, I will also give you some actions and solutions to make it better, because type number two is the one that we want to avoid. It's a little bit toxic. You have this guy that is always on social media, always connecting, always talking to people, but you feel that you have to wait a lot to receive a text message back or just a phone call. So this guy will never call you, and you have this sensation that he's not after you, he's not into you, he's not really thinking about you. When you are in this situation, ladies, I want to tell you that there is few things we can tackle. And this is part of neuroscience. When we study the way we behave, let me give you an example. We know today that men and people, human, we just function by habit. So the more he will think about you and the more he will come into you, the more he will call you. The problem is when I coach you, I can tell that you are the one doing all the first steps. And you're scared to not do the first step because you think that he will not come to you. So when you are in the attraction phase, you need to remember this. If you don't let the guy chase you, you will never have any phone call. So today we need to stop doing any first step. Anything, we need to stop it. Maybe you will wait a couple of hours, maybe a couple of days, but I can guarantee you that this guy will come to you. And if he comes to you once, his brain will start to think about you more, especially if you apply rule number two. Rule number two is to have very short communication, very short phone call. Usually when we are in love, we spend hours on the phone at night. Then we are tired, we didn't do what we were supposed to do, so we have some, not resentment, but we have to catch up. This is not a great sensation. So if you're watching this video, I will ask you to let this guy do the first step. Make sure that you have a call that will not be more than 15 minutes so we can keep the momentum. And by doing this, you will make this guy think more about you, call you more, and enjoy the situation. So that's why we will use the habit as a tool to make a guy call you. You need to try it. I know you will be scared. I know you think that it will not be good enough, but you will be surprised to see that you can make this guy so in love and so active in the communication just because you use the power of habits by letting him do the first step and by shortening the communication that you will have with him. Tip number three, or rule number three, if you really want to have a phone call from a guy, you need to make sure that he sees your value. So every time you talk, you have something new to say. You have a project going on. You have actions that you have done. You're maybe on social media showing that you're not waiting for the call. Alex, I don't want to play games. I'm over this. I know it, but if you don't show personality, if you don't show that you're changing yourself, what will happen? Nothing. Because basically this guy will continue to take you for granted. And I know it's not easy for you. I know it's not the first thing you want to do, but we need to raise your value. And if you want to know how to do that, very simple. In the description box right below, you have a bunch of free gifts and you have a link to a 25 long minutes video where I teach you exactly how to understand a guy, how to make sure that you can understand him, and how to make sure that you will get results. Because that's where we are going together, making this guy involved, commit to the relationship. So you just have one little things to do, click in the description, smash the like button, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Yeah, that's 3 things, that's true. But subscribe, join me, you will receive all my videos directly in your inbox. So ladies, it's time for us to change. It's time for us to stay high value. And if it doesn't call you, if it doesn't try to communicate with you, we know what we have to do. We do nothing because he will come to you. We raise your value, we shorten out the relationship, the communication, and every time we meet, it should be amazing. Every time we meet, we create memories. Be careful to not have sex all the time, because if a guy is not calling you, it's also most of the time because he's just taking you for granted. And if you need help, it's easy. Come on my website, FrenchRelationshipExpert.com. You have tons of articles, and you can book a private coaching session with Coach Andres, Coach Isabel, and myself. We are here for you. We want to provide you the best. I will see you soon for a new video.